Steve Canyon. A salute to the Air Force men of America.
To see an actual mission flown by the United States Air Force. All information, material, and incidents contained herein are now declassified. Headquarters, Western Air Defense Force, Hamilton Air Force Base, California. Special Order number 209, paragraph 1. Lieutenant Colonel Stevenson B. Canyon, serial number A0041044, will proceed without delay to Stead Air Force Base, Nevada, reporting upon arrival to Commander thereat for further instructions. Thence to Andrews Air Force Base, Maryland, for approximately 2 days for the purpose of delivering classified material, by order of the Commander.
People out of airplanes?
You mean you're with the paratroops?
No, the paratroops are sane. I'm with the paramedics.
The paramedics aren't sane.
Paramedics? Oh, these guys are wackier than Philly Lou birds. They'd rather jump out of a plane than get a 3-day pass.
This I've got to see.
Oh, you should. You ought to get a load of... Hey, I'll tell you what, I'm going to dump another load in 10 minutes. Come on.
Thanks, Milt. I'm too beat. Besides, I got to see General Hall.
I'll have you back in 30 minutes.
Oh, some other time.
Some other time it is. Now, there used to be a Canyon, Stevenson B. in the Air Force, used to say to us cadets, whenever you bump into something different in this business, look into it. That's the way you learn. I wonder whatever happened to him.
Okay.
Great!
Thanks, Major.
Sergeant, just put this on my tab.
Okay, let's get aboard, paramedics. Come on, let's get going.
Steve, you want to get a good look at these characters. You better ride in the back.
Okay.
Excuse me, does the Colonel have permission to make this flight?
The crew chief has me on the manifest.
Yes, sir. Does the Colonel have survival kit and emergency rations?
No, Sergeant, I don't. But then I'm not planning to jump.
It's required, sir, even if you don't jump.
I'm just along for the ride, Sergeant. I'm an observer, not a jumper.
Sir, everyone in the troop compartment must be equipped with survival kit at all times. It's the rule. This outfit's got pretty high morale. We like to keep it that way by observing the regulations. Would the Colonel strap that on, please?
Thank you, Sergeant.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
What's the mission for today, Lieutenant?
Press is my name, Colonel.
Canyon.
Mission is blind survival today, sir. You're gonna drop us over Mantilla Range, the roughest, hairiest, most barren piece of country in the state. We don't know exactly where they're gonna drop us, but the idea is to find our way back to the base. And this time we'll be carrying simulated wounded, too. It's an experimental mission.
How many jumps have you made?
This'll be my 39th.
Well, who has the most jumps?
Dobbin there. He's a pharmacist. 188 jumps. He's real jump happy. Sometimes he'll jump 3 times in a day.
Does he have to?
Nah, he just likes it.
Do you like it?
We all do. If you can make a jump, you're ready for anything. It's a pretty good feeling, being in good shape. It's quite a novelty for a doctor to be in good physical condition.
You're a doctor?
Don't I look the part?
First stick ready!
See you around, Colonel.
Stand by!
Sergeant's open, sir.
Colonel Canyon, they tell me you like to jump, Sergeant.
Sure, there's only one thing that's more fun.
What's that?
Second stick ready!
More jumping!
Stand by! Pilot from Jumpmaster, all chutes open.
Roger. Let's go home. Look out! Captain, the colonel friend of yours isn't here anymore. What?
He isn't here anymore. Oh.
Any trouble?
Yeah, my leg! Oh.
Take it easy, Sergeant. Get over your back.
You pull me. Ah!
What happened?
Hit a rock underwater. Oh! Here's my knife, Colonel. Does the Colonel know anything about setting a leg?
Tell me what to do and I'll do it.
First aid equipment's in there, sir. I'm sure with a little imagination the Colonel can make a splint. Mighty handy little item, that kit, Colonel. I wouldn't be without it for the world.
I appreciate you jumping after me, Sergeant, but is it necessary that I didn't ask you to jump?
I'm not fishing for thanks, Colonel. I'm just trying to prove to you that sometimes it makes sense to pay attention to the rules.
That's right, Sergeant. It does.
It's a bad one. We gotta pull it straight. Now.
How do we do it?
Get a good grip on my boot. What I tell you, you pull it slow and steady. But pull, understand? Okay. Pull.
How does the leg feel?
Just dandy.
Not very imaginative, but it'll work. You suppose you could manage on your good leg if you use me for a crutch?
I'll give it a go. You see? Ah, no. No soap.
Do you have any idea where we are?
There's a map. My survival kit. Let's say about here.
I may not be much on parachuting, but I'm pretty good at navigation. Flying 150 airspeed, wind from about 20 knots, about 80 degrees, and belay before I fell out of the plane, and windies where we're in the chutes. We should be about here.
Swell. The ranger station's here, about 125 miles. You would walk it about 4 or 5 days.
Do you have any marker panels, anything like that?
Yeah. My parachute, which is in the middle of the lake.
Well, we still have mine.
Those planes couldn't see those markings in here anyway.
Well, we gotta find some place to lay out those panels. Maybe there's a clear spot on the other side of the ridge.
Yeah, if we only had a horse, too. Now, look. We split the rations in two. You go for help, I stay here.
Let's forget you said that. Well, we gotta find some place to lay out those marker panels. Let's go.
Huh? Hey!
We'll pick up my chute on the way.
What are you doing? No!
This is according to Boy Scout procedure, Sergeant.
No. Let's keep going.
This is as far as we go in the dark.
Let's get going.
Look, I'm not like you guys in the paramedics. My intentions are to get us out of here in one piece. I don't intend to kill you in the process.
Harry!
Come on, Harry, wake up. The clear spot is dead ahead.
I want to sleep. Come on, Harry! Get away from me! You said we're going to stay here? We're going to stay. I like it here. I want to die right here.
Take it easy, Harry.
Who are you? Where'd you come from? There I was, fat of the land, minding my own business. You had to come along without your lunchbox. How come you guys get to go on a fire line all the time, and I have to go in the butts? Who invited you to this party anyway, huh? She's my girl, and I don't want no stupid corporal horning in, see? Ma, I want plenty of white meat and drown it in cranberry sauce, because I'm going to eat like I never ate before in my whole life. Well, man, my old lady says his best kind of beds is feather beds.
Harry, listen to me.
Get away from me! What are you pointing that rifle at me for? How'd you get in here? I didn't leave the front door open! Please don't point that rifle at me! This is where we make it. Flying the canyon.
We can lay out the marker panels anyway.
Up. Colonel?
Yeah?
Was I pretty rough back there?
You were no bundle of joy.
I'm sorry. I wish I could help you lay out those markers.
Relax. Updraft. Steep walls of the canyon.
Yes, sir. It's called Rincon Canyon on the map. I couldn't get in because of the updraft, but I dropped a radio.
What'd they say?
Sergeant Trevor has a broken leg and he's in bad shape.
You couldn't drop a line?
Couldn't even get close enough for that, sir.
Can't the choppers go in anywhere near them?
Not within 60 miles. That whole canyon's surrounded by a pine forest.
No roads anywhere near them?
Well, there's a fire road that the ambulance could use, but the nearest point on the road is about 10 miles from Rincon Canyon.
There's one thing we could do, sir.
I know what you're thinking, but it's out of the question.
If we could drop some paramedics in there, they could carry Colonel Canyon and Trevor out on stretchers to the fire road. An ambulance could meet them there.
If we can't get a chopper in that canyon because of the updraft, the paramedics can't get in either.
The paramedic's different from a chopper, so the updraft doesn't hit them that hard. Besides, they're always saying they can do anything.
Well, I'd hate to ask anybody to try to land in such a tiny drop zone, even the paramedics. They're liable to get hung up in the trees.
Why not ask the paramedics, General?
Okay. I'll ask for volunteers.
I think you'll find your volunteers all waiting in the plane, sir.
How does the leg feel?
Rotten. I'm dizzy. Feverish. How's it look?
Not so bad. Does it throb? Shooting pains?
Yeah. It feels light and hot, too. I know the symptoms of gangrene.
I wouldn't say that.
Listen, Colonel. Medicine's my business. But it smells gangrene.
Yes, this is Canyon. I read you loud and clear. Yes, Milt. Gust up to 20 knots.
That wind sounds rough. You gonna jump? I don't know. Be awful easy to miss in that wind. Those trees, the river. Roger, stand by. It's Canyon. Trevor's out of his head, possibly has gangrene. Get us down to about 1,500, Captain. We won't drift so far in the wind. Keep your heading about 110 degrees. Steve, the jump will be on time. Over and out. Good luck.
Colonel?
Yes, Sergeant?
You think you'll ever jump again?
Oh, you never can tell.
I'll be back jumping next week.
I know you will. There's just one thing, Sergeant.
Yeah, what's that?
Don't forget your survival kit.